Hey, yo, what is up everyone? Kilryan here, bringing you another video, and this time what I would like to talk to you about is the cash shop within Black Desert. As we all know, Black Desert is a buy-to-play game, so it's not completely free to play, but they do have a cash shop in the game. You know, this raises a lot of, like, suspicions or whatever it may be, because people are very hesitant. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to pay money and then I'm going to pay more money later on. So I wanted to kind of showcase what is in the actual cash shop. And one major thing that I like to point out, which is this loyalties right here. Now, this is going to be your cash shop. You have dies, which is for gear, you know, of course, making your character look how you want to do. Appearance change vouchers, guess what? Typical, right? Nothing that's like really game changing. Here, this is something that is very beneficial. They're pets, which these pets will actually pick up items for you. So this is a convenience of life oriented item thing that is on the cash shop. I believe you can obtain them in the game naturally as well. Possibly even buying them off the auction house. I'm not sure if they drop or not. But this is a pretty substantial convenience of life item that is available. And I believe like 25, it's either like $25 or like $30 gets you about 3,000 total pearls. So you can look at that in terms of value, about $10 per thousand. And you can have multiple of these pets out at one time. Next up, your mount. Now, all of this, from what I understand, it is good gear for your horse, such as increasing the maximum HP, increasing the movement speed and acceleration speed of your pet. However, these are all items that can be obtained normally, like normally within the game. So this is it's more of like an expediting getting to, you know, a geared horse, essentially. And I think you can craft better ones. Like, you can craft and get way better ones than this. Like, these are like the medium line ones in terms of your horse. The horse flute is an item which allows you to call your mount to you, which is actually super fucking useful, because if you're fighting and running off, it can actually be really annoying to go back and find your horse, because you do want to keep him with you because he actually loads with you. This here is just a cosmetic for your fishing boat. Gives it a little bit of turning radius, things along those lines. Okay, so this actually does give you the actual fishing boat itself too. That's a little discerning to me personally, solely due to the fact that I know it's obtainable normally. Like, all of these items that I'm seeing in the cash shop are items that are definitely, like, you can obtain by normal means, but obviously it's going to be a lot quicker if you just want to buy it straight up. Same thing with, like, the wagon. I've seen this in game before with players who have not purchased it, from what I understand. And then more convenience of life oriented things such as the horse breeding reset, which allows you to breed your horse more, which breeding horses can actually be a very, very profitable business. So this is a little concerning for people who might just be able to, like, breed, like, really, really nice horses, like, automatically through the cash shop item. These are all just singular pieces, but that's for the most part what you're going to be seeing. Horse training coupon. Furniture doesn't do anything. It's just purely cosmetic for your actual house, for housing. Which is definitely nice. Looks really, really nice. So it gives interior points as well as gathering speed when you use certain items. So So you can basically go to your house and get small buffs, like super small buffs though. That's just them wanting to reward you for that. If you look at the costumes, they do give certain bonuses. Wow. still convenience of life, but it's kind of annoying to see all these benefits in the actual cash shop. So getting a set, the full set, gives me 10% combat XP, meaning basically 10% faster leveling, since most of your leveling is actually done through grinding, and then like jump height. So that means I can hardcore parkour better, maybe allowing you to skip more stuff. So this is streamed live on my twitch.tv/Kilryan, which I got a couple people. Alfox says hi, YouTube. Now here's your typical function-oriented items: inventory expansions, weight increase expansions, things like that. However, the main thing that I wanted to address with this is the loyalties. Loyalties are actually something that you get every day for logging into the game. You get 100 of these loyalty points, which is actually pretty nice. The reason why is because, for one, let's see, and I'm assuming that there's going to be events where you can get more and more of these pretty much every day, or more points every day, things along those lines. But these are the things that actually you will want to use. Like, these are full-on XP increases, maximum MP, or like temporary buffs right here. You get a random die, so you don't get to choose your specific one. You get your loyalties, basically everything in the functions tab that you would normally, like, you could speed up and pay for, you can actually get through the loyalties tab. And there's actually this elixir of oblivion here, or not elixir of oblivion, the blessing of Kamasilv or whatever. It gives you 20% more item drop and energy recovery +2 for an entire day. And that is not obtainable through the actual normal cash shop. That is only obtainable through actually logging in every single day, which I think is nice. So for the most part, the cash shop does have some items. They're more convenience of life. I question things like the costume giving them more experience, as well as being able to get the boat straight off the bat. Everything else I think is negligible, outside of, you know, cosmetics and things like that. But the main thing I wanted to showcase was the loyalties, meaning you get 100 of these a day, and there's probably going to be events to get more, as well as just kind of show how quote-unquote pay to win, or whatever it may be, what the game is. And you know, you can have sexy underwear. Oh, okay, all right, I can't. We have to be careful with that shit on YouTube. Okay, so this is my first real, like, look through of the cash shop. There are a couple things that are a little bit interesting for me. I hope that they will keep it at the border, not at the border, but they need to make sure that they keep it not pay to win. They need to make sure that people who are willing to spend money do not get a distinct advantage. But from what it looks like right now, you can get a lot of a convenience of life oriented things, which will make your life easier. But outside of that, nothing too game breaking. But of course, I'm still an amateur to the game. I still have a lot to learn. So we'll figure out a little bit more as time goes on. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to comment down below what you think of Black Desert, what you think of the buy-to-play / complete free-to-play with the cash shop oriented models. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.